up, chat? It don't matter, baby. Take a lesson from it all. I never thought I'd see the day when you put through what you put me through. You tried your best, you said I gave you no rest. Let's get it. Alright. Gotta rob the construction site. I'll try to do this stealthy. Depends on what construction site it is. Come on. Fucking serious? Alright, it's this one. I think I can rob this one quietly, to be honest. I think I'm gonna. Let's see. So you fucking thought. Oh shit. No. I swear to God. See you, Gramps. Keep doing your job, construction workers. Can I steal this? How'd these fuckers get this engine? Oh, I see. Oh. Where's this other box location? I forget. Fuck this box. Just climb up there, Jesus. I don't know where this box is. Out here? The forklift? Not under here, right? On this thing? Bro, where is this box? Yo, construction man, where's this box at? Oh my god. Are you serious? I couldn't see that.
Did you have it yet? Bring it back to me and I will store it for final operation.
Alright. This guy's actually wants smoke. Yeah, you're getting boomed, kid. You're getting boomed for trying that. Bitch.
Ours is a strange business, Captain. We work so hard to get new weapons, vehicles, equipment, and then afterwards we destroy it all. The only way to be safe, not sorry, yes? We'll leave behind a single piece of the jigsaw. Mr. Rubio will finish it.
Woo! Ah! I did not mean to press down. Shut up. Only the Sparrow can use this entrance. I make it work on my oppressor because I'm just the boss.
I guarantee you've never seen a weirder reverse lockout than this. On the Lamborghini Diablo, you have a dogleg 5-speed gated shifter with reverse on your top left. However, there's no gear lockout or switch you pull to engage reverse. Instead, you have to push down and twist the shift knob sideways in order to actually put the car into reverse gear. This setup makes it so that you don't accidentally go into reverse on a shift pattern like this and wreck your transmission, but I've never seen one that works this way, and how cool is that? That's why I guarantee you've never seen a weirder reverse lockout than this. On the Lamborghini Diablo, you have a dogleg 5-speed gated shifter with reverse on your top left. However, there's no gear lockout or switch you pull to engage reverse. Instead, you have to push down.
My favorite of the more modern day rappers is Quavo from the Migos. Because anything he says sounds badass, man. I like this song called Kelly Price, because in that first verse, Quavo comes out swinging. He's like, I go through all the cities, I'm on a mile a minute, I go a mile a minute. And when I'm sober, that shit's tight. But when I smoke a little bit, I start doing the math. I was like, yo, a mile a minute, that's 60 miles an hour. I was like, yo, did this dude just brag about driving across country at speed limit? My favorite of the more modern day rappers is Quavo from the Migos. Is anything...
Got all the equipment. I just need to get my... Ooh, let's go. I just need to get my aggressor. Alrighty. Penrith building. Armor up.
For you, the year is 18.
I'll snack up when I'm out there.
Let's play pretend for a moment. I want you to imagine you boarded a plane that left Barcelona an hour ago. Right now, you are an hour away from your destination, Düsseldorf, Germany, 38,000 feet above ground level, and conveniently seated in one of the front rows. Your seat is away from the window, so you have a clear view of the cockpit door and are close enough to the exit to be one of the first to leave when the plane lands. Suddenly, that cockpit door swings wide open, and you catch a glimpse of the pilot in command, Captain Patrick Sodenheim, huddling out, shutting the door securely behind him, and taking a turn into what obviously must be dispatch. Immediately, a dark joke crosses your mind, but you laugh it off. Come on, you tell yourself. There are always two pilots on a plane, and the other one is definitely in the cockpit. So, you adjust in your seat and try to catch a nap through the final hours of what has, so far, been an uneventful journey. But, just as sleep tries to take you, a loud banging noise brings you back. It's coming from the front. You are now wide awake. What's happening? A flight attendant zips past your seat with a crowbar and hands it to the captain, who is desperately trying and failing to pry open the same cockpit door. You watch as he helplessly screams for the pilot within to open up. Everyone in the plane is confused and panicking. Your emotions follow suit. Terror twists your stomach into knots as you try to make sense of the situation unfolding before your eyes. Is the captain locked out of his own cockpit? Why can't he get in? Wait, is the other pilot inside? The plane descends in a way it shouldn't. Monotonous alarms blare. Chaos. Everyone is screaming, shouting, praying. And then the captain screams at the top of his lungs. Open the damn door. Welcome back to Twisted Minds. My name is James, and today we're going to dive into the devastatingly sad and diabolically shocking case of Andreas Lubitz. On the 24th of March, 2015, Andreas Lubitz, a co-pilot on Germanwings Flight 9525, locked out his pilot and deliberately crashed his plane into the Alps, killing himself along with 149 others on board. In the aftermath of this heart-wrenching tragedy, everyone had just one question on their mind. Why? Why did a first officer, a co-pilot, whose primary responsibility was to safely transport his passengers to their destination, do the exact opposite? At first, terrorism seemed to be the obvious answer, but it didn't take long for authorities to discover that Andreas Lubitz was no terrorist. Andreas Lubitz was a deeply troubled, incredibly evil man aided by a broken system. And before Andreas became the suicidal mass murderer of March 2015, he was an unassuming native of the old town of Montfort, Germany. December 1987, Andreas Lubitz had always wanted to be a pilot. In a world where many, for no fault of theirs, either don't have a clue about their future or are too overwhelmed by the choices available to them, Andreas knew exactly what he wanted and went for it with an impressive laser-like focus. This dogged determination took center stage in his academics, and by the time he was finishing up high school, Andreas was top of his class, finishing with flying colors and graduating, third most orderly of his graduating class. However, behind Andreas's undeniable brilliance was his parents' unwavering support. His father, Gunter Lubitz, a banker, and his mother, Ursula, a piano teacher, had spared no expense in ensuring that their son had a smooth childhood. Together, they sponsored their son's membership at an aviation club in his hometown called Luft Sport Club Westerveld, where he trained hard and eventually became an expert glider pilot. And in September of 2008, their efforts would pay off when the young man was accepted into Lufthansa Flight Training School in Bremen, Germany. Here, he would spend a year solely on theory and written exams before he could have any flight hours. The chance of entering this training school was, and still is, extremely low. Out of the thousands of applicants, only 5% are accepted because the screening process is rigorous and extensive. And to top it off, the school also happens to be quite expensive. At the time, the tuition averaged somewhere around $80,000, a figure that Andreas's parents couldn't afford. But there was a debt repayment scheme in place that would deduct the tuition from his salary over the course of his working career. Many years later, as investigators tried to make sense of the devastating crash, they pondered over this detail. Could the repayment scheme have been a contributing factor to Andreas's mind-boggling future crime? At the time, there were no reports from anyone who knew him that the fees visibly troubled Andreas or held him from pursuing his career.
Growing up, I just had a vision for myself. I always knew I wanted to get my PhD. I found
In November of 2008, the tide suddenly turned against Andreas Lubitz. Just 2 months into his training, Andreas suffered a medical emergency so severe that he was rushed back home to be hospitalized. In his hometown of Montabaur, a psychiatrist, an individual whose identity is protected by German privacy laws for reasons that will soon be made obvious, diagnosed Andreas as having a deep depressive episode with thoughts of suicide. This same psychiatrist treated Andreas with intense psychotherapy and two powerful antidepressants called Serpilex and Metazapine. Now, there are two things I must bring to your notice here. Before this episode of depression, nothing on Andreas's medical records showed that he had suffered anything similar. Secondly, the drug mirtazapine that the Montabaur psychiatrist had administered to Andreas can, on occasion, induce dangerous side effects, with the FDA warning including suicide risk, as some users have experienced increased suicidal thoughts and behaviors. The Montabaur psychiatrist also attributed the depression in part to something called modified living conditions. In simpler terms, the Montabaur psychiatrist implied that Andreas' sudden relocation from Montabaur to Bremen and the resulting separation from his parents and siblings were the major culprits for the severe depressive episode. Andreas' parents, on the other hand, would also report much later that they had noticed their son had developed an unfounded fear of failure during his time away. To top it off, Andreas also developed tinnitus during this time, a constant ringing of the ears that is often associated with depression. Now, anyone who has suffered depression of any kind would be the first to tell you that it takes a while for these episodes to pass. And if they were generous enough, they would also let you into another harsh reality that comes with the condition. More often than not, the episodes come back. And this is where I believe the danger began, in the self-destructive odyssey of Andreas Lubitz. Because just 6 months into his treatment, the Montabaur psychiatrist declared that Andreas was better. In their words, a considerable remission had been obtained. The Montabaur psychiatrist even recommended in a letter to German aviation officials requesting Lubitz to be allowed to resume his training in Bremen, saying, patient alert and mentally fully oriented, with no retentivity or memory disorders. Mr. Lubitz completely recovered. There is not any residuum remaining. The treatment has been finished. Unsurprisingly, this clinical verdict from the psychiatrist didn't raise any red flags. Mental issues were, and arguably still remain, a gray area for most institutions. And by most estimates, 6 months is considered long enough for recovery. However, investigators would later unearth an unethical detail. The same Montabaur psychiatrist had actually continued treating Lubitz with the powerful antidepressants we mentioned earlier, despite assuring officials that Andreas had fully recovered. If you can't see why this is a problem, consider this. The rules at the time were strict enough that even after the psychiatrist's recommendation, Andreas still had to wait extra months before his student pilot license was restored. And even when it was restored, there was a caveat that clearly stated that any further psychiatric treatment for depression, any more meds, would result in his automatic grounding, which would mean a permanent end to Andreas' flying career. For a high achiever like Andreas, who had placed all of his eggs in one basket and sacrificed everything to become a professional pilot, you can imagine the fear he must have been living with. And we both know that fear is a nasty motivator for volatile outcomes. I'm trying my best not to speculate here, because it is easy to judge when you are not a character.
Let's get it. Cayo, Perico.
You can also already see.
Let me play a little bit of music.
And then I found a job.
In my life, why do I give time to people who don't terrify?
Terrified. What she asked of me at the end of the day, Caligula would have blood. Oh, you've been in the house too long, she said, and I naturally fled.
In my life, why do I give
At people who I'd much rather
kissing me? Go all the way down. There you go. I fucked up the forklift once and had to restart the whole mission, and that shit pissed me off, so I take my time on this now. In my life, valuable time to people that are terrified. Give me the weed. Top it off with a little bit of cash.
Please to be selective with your hunting. If it is too heavy, it will slow you down, perhaps too much.
Why are my footsteps so loud? I don't think I was doing that before. Coke? Let's go. Damn it, I should have filled my bag with weed. I thought this was cash. Damn it. Leaving all that coke behind. Yeah. You know what? I might actually restart the mission because of that. Yeah, I'm doing that. Oh, yeah. Where the hell am I?
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. It's coming at you.
Hey. Playful skyline. Oh, this is such a banger. Midnight City. Such fond memories to this song. Chilling up in Vermont with my cousins when I was maybe like 8 or 9 years old. Actually, I don't even know. I don't know if I was that young. Actually, yeah, I was. I was for sure. For sure. I'm tweaking. Alright, so I'm filling my bag with coke and then a little bit of weed. But I had hella weed and not much coke. And I'm trying to flip that for that bag, you know what I'm saying, dog? I'm trying to send those keys out. I'd rather supply Los Santos with more keys of coke, less brick weed. We're already in Los Santos. It's legal, bro. What are we doing? Nobody wants to smoke this brick weed. Let's get it. In my life, why do I give valuable time to people that don't care if I live or I die? Alright, let's get it. I'm gonna loot the bottom first, and then I'm gonna hit the upper. You know what, let's actually go for Elite Challenge again. Let me go crazy.
Here we are again. There is something special about amphibious landing. The calm before the tropical storm. And from what I hear, Mr. Rubio's mood these days, the storm is very tropical indeed. I am starting to think our host has a
Alright, turn around, guard. Turn around, buddy. Turn around, I'm gonna run up on you. Alright. Run in the building. Get the forklift. Boom. Drive the forklift out a little bit. Hook it. Lower it all the way. Don't fuck it up. Raise it a little. Back up. Raise it all the way. Drive up to the wall. Place it down. Hop up on top of your forklift. And hop up on your box. And hop up over the middle. Oh, nope. I didn't want to do that first. Sorry. I'm getting the tutorial wrong. I'm going to go down here first because I have Coke. I also have Coke up top, but I want to fill as much Coke as I can. I think I also have weed up top, so... Actually, it didn't matter which way I did it. Alright, so we got 267 out of that Coke. Hop back up here. Oh shit. This is gonna fuck up my elite challenge, I think. Actually, no, it won't. I just have to actually be decently fast with it. Give me some more Coke. Hopefully we can fill our bag with only Coke. That'd be kind of lit. Yep, alright, 535k. Head out of here. It's gonna cut some time because we don't even have to hit the second spot. We're just gonna run right back to our boat. Get the fuck out of here. Little lick. So you get your secondaries done first. Hopefully our boat hasn't drifted too far. Where's the boat at? Uh-oh. Oh, it's right there. I'm tripping. Mine has floated to like all the way out there before. Like pretty far out in the water. It sucks dick. Slows your time down a lot. Oh my god. So we're gonna reverse out of here. Head down to the base. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. No. Reverse me out of here. Please. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. That was bad. And that was slow. I don't know if we can beat 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to be quick with the thumbprints. Go, bitch. Go, bitch. What are you... What is this guy doing? I'm literally aiming you that way. You goofball. We could get a very sloppy elite challenge. Why is it... Bro, I swear to God, something's up with my controller. I'm gonna lock in right here, just let you guys know.
Judging from the lack of terrified screams, I will assume you made it through the uncharted tunnel and into the den of strung-out militiamen. Good. Things are
Shit.
going according to plan, huh? Now, let's see what he has for us in the vault this time.
¿Felipe le dio las llaves?
No. ¿Me las tenía que dar? Lo vi hace poco.
Sí. Seguro se lo olvidó a ese pendejo.
Not too late. Nope.
Watch out for the Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards. They patrol this area. They all know every soldier on the island. Them you cannot fool, no matter what you are wearing.
Thumbprints, real quick.
Looking in the safe.
I need to be rapid with this.
Okay, the fingerprint scanner. Time to break out the tool we borrowed from the head of cybersecurity. Remember, it picks up fragments of previous scans. You just have to cycle through them to match the target print. Do not give up on a locked door. Why not ask the guard nicely for the key?
One more? Nope. Alright, let's get it. That was kinda quick. Alright.
We made it again.
Gotta get the Futamito.
Now for the delicate part. The glass case, bulletproof, shatterproof. You will need the plasma cutter, and you will need to be very careful.
Oh fuck, I fucked it.
I promise, I will not drink this when you get it back to the sun, unless you want to.
Alright, lock back in.
Bring the caviar. Bad news. They have sealed the drainage pipe. You will need to look for another way out of there.
Alright, I need to wait for this juggernaut to leave.
Heads up. Fresh guards inbound.
Oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Just because you are fleeing the crime scene of the century does not mean there is no time for opportunistic theft, yes? You
Come on,
like it,
leave.
you take it.
Alright, we're almost there. A lot of waiting around now for these guards. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting this elite challenge.
Good work. The compound is behind us, and they still have no idea what's hit them. We are almost home. Just get out of there. Your exit route via the airstrip is on your GPS now.
Oh shit. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not supposed to happen. What the fuck was that? Alright, don't crash. There we go.
You know, this time I think you may have broken him.
I almost hit that mine.
Boat's in the water. Be careful. Well, judging from their comms, it sounds like Mr. Rubio's reaching for his helicopter again.
Alright, you gotta see. It's an easy 1.3, at least.
Bro just blocked. Blocking everyone he doesn't like. I mean, wouldn't you? You're blocked. Bro just blocking everyone he doesn't like. I mean, wouldn't you? You're blocked. Bro just blocking everyone he doesn't like.
Alright, let's see. 1.3. Elite challenge, let's go.
Talk to a girl.
I wasn't planning on it. First round, we're between tomato and...
would be comfortable for sure. The more the merrier, but that'd be comfortable.
I was just having this conversation with my friend, and she was like, you have to manifest a husband, girl. Like, you have to really think about the lifestyle that you want to live when it comes down to vacations and how many kids you want to have. And just like the lifestyle that you want to have. And I feel like...
I don't know what it is, but anytime I hear a grown woman say the word manifest, I already know they're going to be confused. Like, you grew up on every property you live in. So, what's wrong there?
Ideally, my husband needs to be making like...
I have to believe they didn't grow up poor. I have to believe that. I just can't imagine growing up poor, being around other poor people, seeing constant poverty your whole life, and like casually. Come see anything. Yeah. You just sat there. Skedaddle. Talked about an ideal income, and you said over $500,000. She said 650. There's no way. Listen, I make.
Land soldiers are extremely strong. Honestly, I don't think they were. We're new at this, and it was pretty easy to kill them all.
The Among Us potion from the dark web. And supposedly, when you drink this Among Us potion at 3 a.m., you turn into the imposter from Among Us. The Among Us potion.
And wanted email.
They said they gon' get you back, they gon' get you back. Don't let no hoe get you wet, no hoe get you wet. Bullets go through bone. They said they gon' get you back, they gon' get you back. Don't let no hoe get you wet, no hoe get you wet. Bullets go through bone.
Never ever have I changed on my niggas. Whatever weather, I'ma make it rain in this business. Get your chains on, show them that you cool. And little nigga, this your theme song. Give you back that cash and them figures. Yeah, they did us wrong. Try to turn they back. That my nigga, now we going strong. Turning us a pass in them niggas. Yeah, I'm in the fashion, I'm in the swag. And your sister, man, I'm all about this motherfucking bag. Guess I'm different. Niggas can't stop this shit I started. Niggas can't never ever do it like me. When I hit the house, I push retarded. I ain't even know that bitch was free. I went in school, but I was in the trap. Shot it, hanging around with them geeks. I went in school, but yeah, I do math. Shot spit 2500 on jeans. Okay, you cool, but yeah, you
Alexa, play Choppa Go Blocka Blocka. Alexa, play Choppa Go Blocka Blocka.
Alright, so we're gonna check up on my nightclub, throw some retards out who need to be thrown out. And be an otherwise good manager. Let's go see what needs to be done. Bro didn't like that. My bodyguard knows I'm just fucking around with him, but can't do that around some guests, I guess. What's up, bitch? Hey, bro. Yep, let's throw this guy out. It's causing a fuss over his tab? Nah. You're getting out of here, broke boy. I'm about to beat your ass. And stay out. Let's max our popularity. Hang on. I need to make sure that guy. Make sure he didn't hop back in line. Is that him? I think that's him. Get out of here, bro. That guy's unbothered. He's like, I don't give a fuck. He didn't shoot at me. And I respect that. What's up, bitch? Yeah, yeah. Hey, fat ass. Hey, fat ass. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, why am I next to the fruity dudes? What needs to be taken care of? Oh my god. I really don't want to take care of this. Why? Dude, I can't even walk one-handed. I'm like sucking my fingers right now. Jeez, yeah, that fucking sucks. Fuck you, GTA. Hate this game. Alright. Retard, I should just shoot you on the spot. Is Bozo even alive? Rehab center? What?
Taking care of one of our guests? Okay.
Why do I have to?
Number one, this is a senator's son. Number two, he's supposed to be in rehab with all the other fucking senator's sons. Get him back to the center before the paps see you, and we just made a political ally.
Political ally? I don't give a shit. kid has to go to rehab. How is that my problem? And he got in my club somehow. I might cop a V12 chapter. Because I liked my old chapter. It's just that, god damn, it was slow. But it also, I think they fixed the fitment on the V12 versus the old V6, I think it was. It might have been a V8, but it sounded like a damn V6. This is like a real S65. Turn some tunes on. Nope. Nope. Shut up. Is my volume even all the way up? Yeah, it is. You want to go on? Where is it? Mirror Park. Oh no, I got some bullshit on. Freddie Gibbs. He's in Mev's comments all the time, bro. He's got Mev notifications on, which is insane that that's a thing. Freddie Gibbs is Mev's noties on. Alright, fuck it, I'm just speeding there, I'm almost there. Oh no! Oh shit.
So, I just got off the phone with Parsons Rehabilitation Center. Didn't even realize our guy was missing. Apparently, he hadn't showed up for his 9 o'clock self-loathing session, but that's pretty normal. Man, oh, rehab has changed. Last time I was there, it was all ice baths and freakishly strong German nurses. Anyway, they're expecting you.
Yeah. Alright, here's your JIT. Parting at noon, and he passed out like a fucking retard. I just want to do. I want to do an auto shop job. Not like an actual auto shop job, but I want to fix the car up. Might go visit. What the fuck is a Bodhi? I want to check this out. Huh. Can I really get in trouble for blowing up my own car? Like, I get it's a hazard to other people. Would they actually come guns blazing because I blew up my own car? I don't believe that. I might just blast this cop. I dare you to turn the corner. Get the fuck out of here.
He's one step away from air. Come on. Look at that. You gotta push him down to make sure he comes all the way out, because he'll get air and go right back into that fight. Yeah, you're right. Good call. Oh my goodness. That's a big snake. So you have to get a hold of this thing. You can see the bullhole right on top of his head? Oh my god, I do. It came back to life. You gotta warn me so next time I'll bring these snakes on. This is huge. Yeah, I told you. This is the biggest thing I've personally ever seen. That's why I wanted to get it mounted. I was either gonna just put the skin on the wall. That skin is beautiful though, honestly. Yeah. With that white, the blue background like that. Yeah, I know. That's nice. That's a beautiful snake. I'll tell you that much. He's just chilling there. Yeah, he's huge. Hey, look. His head's that far out.
Alright, here we go. Gingy, Ginge.
Look at this. Tail's still right here. Oh, that thing's over 10 feet all day long. Zoom in. Little tiny picture of the tail. He's coming out. Oh yeah, there's catching bait, crapping herself. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. Come on now. We just need you to come on out. He is coming fast, bro. He wants to get air. Get back down there. Give him a little loopy-loop. Yep. Come all the way out. Come all the way out. That thing's moving with no problem right now. Come all the way out. Oh, it's coming my way. It's alright, son. Alright, just survive. He's gotta come all the way out. There he goes, there he goes. Nope, don't go in that hole. So big. Don't go in that hole. Oh my god, that's a huge snake. Don't go in that hole. Don't go in that hole. You gotta swat from that hole. Alright, exactly.
Sober up before driving with coffee. Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh shit. Steel Bros RS3. Alright, am I copping a car? I got 5.5 mil. I think I can buy any car other than I don't know. Let's see. What's for sale? What's for discount? Let me check. There's multi-story garages, huh? When is this? 22nd December. Corvette's 30% off, is it? C8? Nah, wait, no, it's the D10. Notero Coquette 1.07 or 057. Ignis 1.9. I don't need an Ignis. Reinhardt. Ubermacht. My fault. I don't have any BMWs really. I have some Audis, or I have one Audi at least. Tesseract looks so cool, I'm not even gonna lie. Looks really fucking cool. Autark looks really cool. Damn near an F1 car. Vision I have. I didn't realize the Vision was 2.25. Damn, that's expensive. I would never pay. Do not buy a Vision for this price. I got it for free. Not worth. But it's a very cool car. 1.7, 1.8. Let's see. Finance and felony? When did that come out? I do not see these. Grotti Bestia GTS? What's that supposed to be? You know what? This is what's gonna go on. I'm gonna go to the LS car meet. Haven't been there in a grip, but it is very cool there. Great atmosphere, bro. And I'm gonna pull up in my fuck. I'm finna pull up in the goddamn.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Pull up in the goddamn Krieger, bro.
It's coming at you.
Oh, when they see me pull up in the Krieger, shit finna pop off. About finna be crazy, bro. This shit about to be a movie. We just gotta drive a little down the road.
Rude asshole.
Fuck. Bitch ass boy, get pistol whipped. Talking all that shit. Now, look who's on the floor now. Look who's on the floor now. Hope they pick you up soon, bitch. Oh shit. You guys like the whip? What? Thanks, bro. Some people appreciate it. Alright, let's shop around.
Hey, I heard that shop of yours running smooth in a motherfucker.
Talking to me? Yeah, it's actually going pretty nice, bro. How'd you know I have a shop? If this free elegy kid doesn't get out of here, what are you doing, kid? No one wants to see your stock free elegy. Absolute pot. He's the only one revving here. Get out of here, kid. It's kind of tight. What is this? Anna Silvestra? Uno, kumalala, kumalala, kumala Silvestra. Those are so funky looking. Okay, so turbos with just some with a fucking wind tunnel in front of it. RX-7? The RX-7 looks really nice in this game, especially with that lip. That splitter. Oh, you're the race organizer? Damn. I was gonna say, man, it's kind of an aggressive splitter, so I mean, it kind of makes sense to do a little bit of racing. Alright, I'll come back and holler at you. I'm just gonna look around for now. This is kind of sick, bro. I like how wide this shit is. And a Helion 4x4. Kind of cool, I guess. I used to have this car. It's not really worth it. And it looks better than this. Sort of looked like this, except I had white pinstriping instead of gold, and then it was a little bit of a darker blue, a little bit less purple. And it didn't have a blower out the head, because I just don't like that look. It's a fucking hydraulic car, bro. Like, get serious. And it's not even really that fast, so. Alright, I'm gonna take a shit and be right back. Oh, what's up, chat? Your boy's back. A couple ounces lighter. I don't know the actual weight. Could have been a pound. It's kind of big. Anyways, ooh, this is sick as. Ah, this Flash GT. I've always wanted one, but drove them and they're pretty slow. And Focus RS or Focus ST, it's a coupe. It's pretty sick. Oh my god, I want an EK as well. How do the wheels fit on there? I might get an EK. Pretty cheap as well. E30 M3. That's pretty cheap as well. I think that's around like 600K. Pretty decent deal, to be honest.
You good?
What's up, Mimi?
What's up, love? Good to see you.
There we go. Move me to the front of me. I have the nicest car here, to be honest. I have a 2.9 mil supercar. Is it a normal Futo? Yeah. I have the same livery. Pretty good livery. I think I want to buy like either a Hellcat, maybe that Civic. Flash GTs are super cool, bro. I might have to cop one. It's over here. Mustang. Growler. Sterling GT. Sylvester's cool. I don't have a Hellcat. Kinda want one. Hellcat or Civic, guys? Let's get out of here. Skedaddle. Exit. Hope I have a fucking shop car by now. Actually, no. Let me go to my. Oh no. Let me go to my nightclub. Respect, respect. I actually can't fit anything in the trunk. There is no fucking trunk. By the way, that was like a stupid fucking comment. Let's see, what task? Oh my god, someone's napping in my fucking office? Yeah, get the fuck out of there, buddy. You're getting out of there. Get me through the goddamn crowd. Hate being so popular, bro. Alright, buddy, you're gonna need to wake up. Good morning! Good morning! Ooh, I got hella money in my wall safe. You guys have been profitable, huh? You keep running like this, we'll be in business forever. You deposit this real quick and then you gotta wake up, bro. You got 5.7 mil? Alright. Where do you need to go, buddy? Hospital? Oh, it's 1 mile away. Let's go. Oh, it's your house. Okay.
Marcel tells me you're our resident humanitarian. Well, you couldn't have chosen a better recipient for your kindness. This guy's a lawyer for the Duggins. Maybe he'll give us a discount on my friggin' gas. Here's his address. Get him home.
Bro, I already talked to the Duggins.
How's our guy? Did he throw up in the back seat yet? Don't worry, we get those things sluiced out at the end of every shift anyway.
Alright, buddy, welcome home. Wake up. Alright. Come on, bro. Why is my auto club not... No cars? Nope.
I ain't got time for this shit. Greetings. Nice doing business. Oh no!
Wanna say I love you.
D06 flames on dyno with fast speed exhaust. D06 flames on dyno with fast speed exhaust. D06 flames on dyno with fast speed exhaust.
Hey, Des. How are you?
Good. How are you? What's going on?
Good. Nothing much.
Tins of dipper. How much are those things? Like $10?
Nah. Like $5.
$5. Where are you getting money?
I have money. I have some cash. Is Mom here?
She's here, but she must be napping.
Oh.
except the traction is so ass it'll make you throw the whole shoe away. Then we got the Charge BBs. These are pretty much ankle braces with soles. After just one game in these, it'll feel like Mike Tyson punched you in your Achilles. Then we got the Adidas Crazy Light 1. I have never in my life rolled my ankle forward Until I wore these. They were genuinely so focused on making the shoe light that they forgot to put actual materials in the shoe. I'm talking the upper feels like it's made out of paper mache, bro. Buying these is literally paying Adidas to rip your ankle off. Today I'm about to do you a favor. These are the worst performance sneakers from every brand. First up, we got Nike with the foam posits. You have to be a different kind of human to hoop in these. They're somehow heavier than LeBron's, have no ankle support, and the toe box is ass. You'll break your toenails wearing these. Then from Jordan, we have the Jordan 31s. These shoes are actually pretty good in most areas, except the traction is so ass it'll make you throw the whole shoe away. Then we have the Charge BBs. These are pretty much ankle braces with soles. After just one game in these, it'll feel like Mike Tyson punched you in your Achilles. Then we have the Adidas Crazy Light.
think I'm gonna cop something soon.
Let's go. Go on, go on. No, what? What? Easy, yes. So now the question is, risk become...
Another love, another love. I'm on my cash shit. I'm on a cash shit.
I solemnly swear, from this moment forward, I will never lose again. Until the day comes when I defeat him and take his title. I will never be defeated. Is that okay? King of the Pirates! I solemnly swear, from this moment forward, that I will never lose again. Until the day comes when I defeat him and take his title. I will never lose.
For no reason at all. Life isn't to say like no reason at all. All my tears have been used up. All my tears have been used up. All my tears have been used up.
Meet 3 people who took control of their money with a Chase Secure banking account.
On another love. Another love.
Control at hand. One bank for today and tomorrow. Chase, make more of what's yours.
I wanna take you somewhere, so you know I can. But it's so cold and I don't know where. I brought you daffodils on a pretty string, but they won't flower like the last spring. And I wanna kiss you, make you feel alright. I'm just so tired to share my nights. I wanna cry. And I wanna love, but all my
Tears have been used up.
on another love.
Another love. All my tears been used up on another love. Another love.
My tears
It's been used up on another love. Another love. All my tears have been used up on.
can change it all. Neo, made to change.
Ion. Electrified. Hanguk tire.
First job is the Krieger. Yo no te ofrecerá razón si yo te está dando todo mi amor. Estoy destrozado. Jugaste si sufrí. What a fucking dickhead, bro. I'm gonna get that pussy. All my tears, brand new start on another love. These retards, bro. I think the Devastate may be better for races, to be honest. Even though I really like the Krieger. Nice one, retard. Look where that ended up. Come in.
Hey, you have to see your Santa.
Yeah, I know.
We have Larry 3 days.
I know, I'm going shopping tomorrow with Mom and Dad.
tenía fe en ti, pero jugaste sin sufrir. En verdad estoy mal. Mi soledad. Nunca te mentí. Tú eras todo mi mundo entero. Y es que la verdad.
Todo mi amor.
I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care.
It's just an anime, and it cannot be that sad.
It's too
precisely because how stupid he acts. Who would actually follow somebody like that? Therefore, his character fucking sucks.
You said it looked cute, so do I just live with this? Like, why did you say that to me? Okay, so, basically I saw this, and I didn't know what FAS was, so I respond with, huh? With 2 question marks. So, you know, 30 seconds pass, I don't get a response, and I'm impatient, so I look this shit up. I go, what is FAS?
What's real, what's fake? Now I know what's real, what's fake. Now I know what's real, what's fake. Now I know what's real, what's fake.
Now I know what's real, what's fake. Now I know what's real, what's fake.
The holiday.
Egan. Damn, what you saying? Only like a nigga super saiyan. Hey, 10, 11, 13. I don't fuck with 12, really, don't fuck with me. Damn, what you saying? My hair on me like a nigga super saiyan. Hey, 10, 11, 13. I don't fuck with 12, really, don't fuck with me. Egan, you should open that. Because
I fucked her in the ass, I let you fuck her in the eye. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Nowadays.
Hey, you know what you do after that, bitch? You eat that motherfucker, you fat ass. Fake ass.
Run that back.
Fuck is your bitch and I'm fucking her face.
People are jumping out to sea. They're throwing roses. They're throwing roses. Glastonbury Guardian! Let's go! Fuck Northwest! Glastonbury Guardian! Let's go! Fuck Northwest!
open it. Just open it. No, it's yours. Guess what? We're going to the game.
We're gonna go in.
Egan, you should open that. Because, open it. Just open it. No, it's yours. Unjustified.
It seems sometimes as if they never end. Sun to tears to daunt you. And on the sunny days, when it stays the same, rises the moon. Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end. Sun gazes heels to taunt you, but after sunny days, one thing stays the same, rises the moon. Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end. Sun digs its heels to taunt you, but after sunny days, one thing stays the same, rises the moon. Days seem sometimes as if they never end. Sun digs its heels to taunt you, but after sunny days, one thing stays the same, rises the moon.
Visit your Connecticut Chevy dealer.
Hey, Square.
I am not a square.
I think we should invite Greg this weekend.
What's this weekend?
These people are hippies, rebels against old-fashioned authority.
I think these kids need help.
They need is a bath.
You're passing judgment on people you know nothing about. Maybe that's why your church is so empty.
God walks in here, brings me a hippie. I'll ask him what it's all about, because I do not understand.
This house has a very good vibe. There is an entire generation searching.
Slow down, they slow down.
Just in all the wrong places. If you want to reach my people, you need to speak to them in a language they understand.
If I bring them in, who does my job?
We can only walk through doors open to us. In your church, that's a door that's shut.
Probably noticed we have some guests here today. I'd like you to meet my new friends. Welcome. They don't belong here.
Half of them aren't even wearing shoes. They're staining the new shag carpet.
They need our help. If you feel like you're misunderstood and judged, you will find forgiveness and freedom right here.
That was awesome.
Now that door is open any time of day. And if there are some who don't like that, well then that door works both ways.
All right, Pastor, let's begin.
I was almost done with this, but then you did what nobody else would even dare.
This thing that we found, I feel like I belong. You're gonna need a bigger church.
Our country is a dark and divided place, but now is hope. This is your home, and I want you to tell Holy Christ about it.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about EDP 445 once again, because some pretty major news has hit the internet, and I feel like a lot of people haven't even really heard of it. That is, if people even really know about it. This might even still just be kind of underground, not really known, but I saw a video on Twitter yesterday that basically confirmed some news about EDP 445 directly from the cupcake eater himself, and it's some pretty bad news for him, right? And basically the news is EDP 445 is suffering from stage 5 kidney failure. So obviously EDP445 has become an immensely controversial figure on the internet after basically ousting himself as a pedophile in a video that hit the internet last year, and since then has doubled, tripled, even quadrupled down on his actions, it seems like, and has tried to continually make a career comeback online. So obviously he's become probably one of the most hated people on the internet, right? Like whenever his name is brought up, whenever there's any news surrounding EDP445, pretty much everybody is quick to remind everyone that, well, this guy is essentially a pedo and he deserves no sympathy, deserves no attention, and at the end of the day is just kind of a scumbag, right? He really hasn't been able to escape the allegations. He hasn't really been able to kind of get away from everything that was going on after that all broke down, and for the most part, his online presence has shrunk down pretty significantly. He's lost pretty much his entire career, but he did take to Instagram, where apparently he has an account, and he was on Instagram Live, you know, like just, I guess, chatting with the people who follow him and whatnot, and he ended up breaking this news to everybody here.
Yeah, I actually do have kidney failure. Stage 5.
Now, for those of you who don't know, stage 5 kidney failure is a very serious thing to go through. I mean, this is one of your most important organs suffering from failure. There are things that can be done to try and address it, but it's pretty much like last-ditch, last resort kind of efforts, you know? It's not like, you know, you can't just go to the doctor and get prescribed a medicine and it goes away kind of thing, right? It takes a very significant amount of treatment. You have to basically make a major life adjustment, and it's pretty costly from what I understand, especially here in the United States, to deal with something like this, right? So yeah, EDP445 is struggling with stage 5 kidney failure, and well, there's a pretty divided reaction online. Now, when I say divided, I don't want to say it's like a 50-50 division, it's more of like a 90-10. On one hand, you have people who say things like, oh, I wouldn't wish death on anybody, he doesn't really deserve to go through something like this, something so traumatic, right? And then on the other hand, you have people who say, you know what, fuck this guy, he's a pedophile, he doesn't care about the harm that he's caused other people and the insane actions that he's taken, why should we care about him, right? So in this video, I want to talk about what exactly is going on with the stage 5 kidney disease, what the outlook could really be for EDP445 here, because it seems like a lot of people are just automatically assuming that he's gonna die, and it seems like a lot of people think he's gonna die like within the next couple weeks. But also on top of that, we're gonna talk about, is EDP445 lying about this for clout, and just kind of discussing the situation in general itself. So stage 5 kidney disease, there's really only 2 ways out of it, at least from the research that I've done online. There's only really 2 ways to survive something like this, and even then, one of the options only really kind of extends your...
Come on, bro.
Lifespan, it doesn't really like save your life, it just kind of lets you go on a little bit longer. So going forward, there's really only 2 options for EDP445 to get through this stage 5 kidney disease, right? Either A, he can go on dialysis, which from what I've researched will expand your lifespan on average maybe 5 to 10 years, could be less, could be more. There's been people who've lived a few decades even with stage 5 kidney failure living on dialysis, but obviously EDP445 is not in the best of health anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and just assume that that wouldn't be the case, right? So if he makes it to like the average, you know, 5 to 10 more years, so it's not like he's gonna be dead within like the next 2 days, unless he just does literally nothing to treat it or like try and solve it. But that's one option. Or number 2, he could have a kidney transplant. Now the issue with this, from what I know, is that there's usually very long wait lists when it comes to organ transplants. There's a lot of people who need new kidneys and whatnot for all kinds of different reasons, and there's usually like a pretty long wait list that you have to enter yourself onto in order to end up getting a healthy kidney that someone will donate to you so that you can basically have another crack at life. And so for someone like EDP445, if he wanted to go down the route of having a kidney transplant, he may even have to wait like years before he can find a legitimate kidney that could come to him and actually help save his life or make his life better in any way. So either option that can really be used to treat this stage 5 kidney disease doesn't really have a great outlook, you know what I mean? Either A, he's just kind of extending the inevitable where, you know, he might get a couple more years out of life before before he eventually passes away from the damage, or he's going to have to potentially wait years before he can get a healthy kidney donated to him, unless he finds someone willing to donate it and, like, I guess bypass the whole list. But usually that doesn't really happen. It's pretty hard to find someone who's just willing to give up a kidney like that, and just willing, especially to someone like EDP445. Like, this guy is well known across the internet for basically being a pedophile. Like, there's video evidence of it. He's been exposed numerous times for it, right? Like, it's gonna be hard for this guy to find, I feel like, someone who's gonna want to give him a kidney, especially if they do even a shred of, like, background info, like, checks on him, I guess. Because, I mean, you just look the guy's name up, and you're gonna have thousands of YouTube videos exposing the guy, all the evidence and everything coming up, right? Like, both ways don't really look great for him, right? And people online, and now that the news is starting to kind of break, and, like, it's starting to make its rounds and whatnot, right? People are, like, celebrating, you know? They're like, oh, fucking EDP445 pack in the air, you know, he's gonna die, LOL. Now, I feel pretty conflicted on this, because I really understand people on both sides of it, but basically, you know, on one hand, you have people who are like, you shouldn't wish death on people, even if they do terrible things, right? Like, that's not really something you should wish on somebody. You know, he doesn't deserve to die. Then on the other hand, you have people who are like, once again, who gives a fuck, right? Like, he's a pedophile. Why would I care that, you know, a pedophile's gonna die? Now, for me personally, right, like, I heard the news, and, like, I'm not sitting around like, oh, wow, I hope EDP445 dies from kidney failure, right? Like, it's just not really me, man. I don't know, like, it just sounds like a really shitty way to die, right? And I feel like the karma of doing something like that can really kind of come back, and, you know, I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm glad he's dying or anything, right? Because that just doesn't feel right, but I definitely understand people who are, you know, people who are celebrating the news. Like, at the end of the day, this guy's a fucking pedophile, you know what I mean? And, like, I don't even use that word lightly. He literally admitted it, basically, and there's video of it, bro. He tried to meet a 13-year-old for sex in an apartment complex. So, like, at that point, you can't come back from that, man. So people who are, like, celebrating that he has kidney disease and, like, wishing death on him, I get why people are doing it, especially because, you know, a lot of people are victims of those kinds of things, you know, sexual assault and especially childhood sexual abuse. So it's not a surprise that so many people, I feel like, are, like, happy that this dude is on the verge of death or whatever. But for me personally, I'm not gonna sit here and, like, throw a party about it, you know? It's a guy that I've never met on the internet dying of kidney disease, you know what I mean? It really has no impact on my life whether he lives or dies. I'm just, like, it may sound a little cold or harsh, but that's just the truth. Like, this guy's not my fucking friend. He's not part of my family. I don't know this guy in real life. Like, if he were to die, it wouldn't be like, you know, my life would be personally affected. So I don't really care either way. It just kind of sucks for him, right? Because he's in the position where, like, his life is legitimately in danger type shit. But I more or less just kind of understand both sides, right? It really just is about personal preference, right? Like, if you hope that he dies, or you think it's funny or whatever, or you think that it's karma coming back to get him, I really don't blame you, because, like, he really did some pretty unforgivable, inexcusable shit. And then the big thing about it is, like, he's just shown absolutely no remorse. Like, he hasn't made any effort to, like, change, go to, like, counseling for it or anything, right? He just kind of, like, accepted the fact that he's a pedophile and, like, has just tried to, like, sneak his way back into the limelight over all this time and basically make a name for himself again and give himself a platform again, even though, you know, he's pretty much banned off, like, YouTube and stuff like that. They took his channel down, but he's been trying to come back, you know, on, like, Instagram and other platforms and whatnot. But there's also another thing that people are saying that I think is also very intriguing too, and that is the questioning people have, right? Because obviously EDP445 has not shown himself to be a very trustworthy person. You know, he basically has tried to defend himself at every turn, considering the shit that he did in the past, right? And he just seems to have no remorse for it or any care at all, really, for it. He kind of just seems to be in his own world, not giving a shit about, like, what people think about that, which, it's whatever, man. Like, if you don't want to care that people know you're a pedophile, like, it doesn't make you look any better. But that's the big thing, too, is, like, he obviously doesn't have a very good moral compass, you know what I mean? Like, this is a guy, he's literally a fucking pedophile. There's no way around it. So it's not like he's really morally conscious or anything like that. It's like, this is a good person, somebody who would never do something bad, right? So there's also people out there questioning whether or not essentially that he's lying and making this up for a couple different reasons, right? Now, one of those reasons could be he just wants sympathy, right? After everything that's happened, after his career is basically over with now, he's never really ever going to be back in the same position that he was in at one point in time, right? People think that maybe he's doing this just to play the sympathy card, right? Like a woe is me kind of thing. oh, feel bad for me, the pedophile, because I have stage 5 kidney failure, just completely lying about it. No one really knows, right? Because from what I've seen, you know, he didn't show like any test results or like any physical or really any proof at all. You know, he just kind of said it in passing on an Instagram live. So is it possible that EDP445 is lying for sympathy? I would not totally be surprised, but there is another reason why people think that he might actually be lying about this, and it makes sense. But basically, people are speculating that he might be lying about having kidney failure so that he can eventually try and like garner donations and like sympathy funds from the people who still support him. And I know to the like a normal person that sounds crazy, like there's people who still support EDP445, but you gotta think, in that live, if you look up at the top right, there were 1,200 people in that Instagram live. There were people in the comments, you know, hyping him up, oh, we love you, EDP. You know, he still has fans. There's still people out there who basically deny that he did anything wrong, which I don't know how they could, considering there's so much proof that he did something wrong. But there are still people out there that support him, and now people are questioning whether or not he's essentially lying to people so that maybe he can try and get some donations, try and scrape together a little money off of sympathy or whatever. Once again, man, I would be totally not surprised. Like, I mean, this is once again somebody who just doesn't really care about morality, someone who doesn't care about being a good person, really. So it's really just a big confusing situation. And at the end of the day, you know, if he does have stage 5 kidney failure like he's saying he does, it's obviously a very serious situation, but I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say, so let me know down in the comments below. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, while talking about EDP445's kidney failure, and signing out.
All right, Cayo part 2 of the day.
I'm Wednesday Addams, and I've depicted black people as bullies in my new Netflix show, and that is apparently a problem, for which I apologize.
Well, let's break it down, because apparently the show is being called racist for featuring black people as bullies, because apparently you cannot have black actors seen or shown in a negative light.
I'm sorry, I'm so sick of issues that's not issues being issues. Bro, what? Black people will only be good now? Only be good, man. It actually makes it more difficult to cast. And it also makes it easier for black people to be typecast. Yeah, it's a black person running this shit too?
It says critics have taken issue with black actress Joy Sunday playing a mean girl at Nevermore Academy, and black actor Iman Marzin portraying a bully. The horror! The horror to depict black people as anything other than golden angels. I think people need to wake up call here. If we start casting black people in films and saying for representation, but that representation is only ever in one light, to the positive angel who always wins and is always the victor and never does anything wrong, guess what? You're not really promoting diversity at all. You're promoting a cookie-cutter version of every single black character that will ever grace the screen.
Now, that is a very sound, logical response, right? Congratulations, by the way. Yeah. That shows breaking Netflix records. Yeah. Congratulations to you. Amazing response. I think that's the most logical one. So let's hear the other side of the story.
Alright, can we please stop villainizing black women in media? So this is a character from the new Wednesday series on Netflix, played by the beautiful Joy Sunday. And as I'm watching this series, every time her character...
Oh, brother, stop pandering, nigga. Look, stop. Especially in the way people it happens in all industries, really, and there's not much you can do except to try and teach people that it exists. And I don't know enough about Tim Burton either. I don't know enough about his past, his history. But in terms of like this right here, y'all sitting here saying that as soon as they get a black person in there and they're evil, like, bro. Like, I actually think I don't know, personally, I find, especially if the villain is good, I'm actually way more attracted to a villain than a hero sometimes, because the hero is just like, you know, in the beginning that they're gonna win. There's a lot of times, again, if they're done correctly, the villain has way more layers and we can't even, like, come on, dog. Like, especially black people pushing back against. It's not like it's some white, sensitive white people like, oh my god, black people are villains. It's black people doing this? Y'all niggas is bored.
there's been so much progress in diversity and representation in entertainment, especially in movies and film. Yo, so much, man. Like a fuck ton. We're seeing more like lead actors being black. We're seeing directors and showrunners being black. There's been so much improvement. Let's not act like that hasn't existed, and also let's not act like everyone doesn't have their own agency. These actors, this Nigerian woman here, she could just decide not to take the role if she felt so strongly about how to portray black people. I guarantee you she got a big ass script. She understood the fucking objective before she said yes and agreed to take the role. And so did that other guy. So like, I don't know, nobody's looking at them and saying, why did you take this role? You're making black people look bad. Everyone just points at the white guy who has a history of racial bias, apparently. But it is what it is. You can just decide to not participate in that nigga's films if you don't want to. Everyone's acting like everyone in this process here didn't have a decision. You have a decision whether or not you want to watch the show. If this is not it for you, then don't watch the show. That's it. It sounds like a good show. I haven't watched the shit myself, but I heard plenty of good things about it. Look, if you don't want to enjoy it, then don't enjoy it. But stop pretending like there's only one person responsible for how the fuck this show ended up. Yeah. There's many people responsible, including the people that fucking watched it, including the platform that hosted, including the director, the showrunner, including the actors on set, including people that funded it. Like it was a production and it was a pilot, and apparently it was really successful, so it's probably gonna be ran back. But it just feels like being angry for no reason. I got this famous theory that bored people entertain themselves with problems because they're fucking bored. And this is another one of your bored issues. You're not pushing anything forward by being mad at all. You're not pushing shit forward.
It comes on screen. I couldn't help but to reminisce from another character in another TV show, and it just dawned on me it was Prudence from the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Wow, that was a mouthful. But as I was saying, I think it's so stupid how it's always the black woman who's being villainized in these TV shows. And it sucks because when we actually get a black female character that isn't villainized, it's like, yay, the show gets canceled. Now, I was so ready to give Wednesday, the TV show, a 10 out of 10, but because of the villainization of black women, I'm a minus 1 point and give it a 9 out of 10. Other than that, it's still a great show.
Oh my God, y'all niggas is just talking.
The show. He loved it.
You love the show, but because there was a black woman depicted as a villain, now all of a sudden you're taking it away? Are you dumb?
You know what's funny? He called her beautiful, but he never mentioned her performance at all, since he loved the show so much.
It had to have been a great performance, right?
Because if they're the villains, that's the anti. The anti builds conflict. Conflict is what makes movies interesting, shows interesting.
Also, are you telling me that there's no black females, black women, who are depicted in a positive light in any television show?
Netflix are facing backlash for making the black characters in the show Wednesday bullies. Tim Burton has faced criticism in the past for not putting black people in his work. So this person says Tim Burton's response to criticism about not using black people in his work is to make the first couple black kids in Wednesday antagonists. Somewhat of a...
Oh my God, do you see that top of fly? Kind of myopic, especially since they become friends at the end.
So they flips at the end. Y'all niggas is bored. There is no way.
Y'all not allowing for conflict. Y'all not allowing for story building, conflict resolution, nothing. Niggas that don't know the first fucking thing about film are sitting there trying to criticize the way that a person was portrayed.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen though. I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna say, why is it that the white person has to show the black person how to be a good guy?
We don't even know that. We don't even know that.
I know, but if they turn and they're friends, they're gonna the woke argument is gonna be.
Let me tell y'all niggas what's gonna happen. A lot of people are gonna be afraid to cast black people in general because even when they cast black people, dumb motherfuckers like you sit there and pretend like every small detail about the way the character is portrayed is a problem. They're gonna begin to see it as a risk unless there's like 60 different people advising them, and they're gonna feel like even when they cast black people, there's hella restrictions on what they can and can't do. Well, can they even do this? Because what if it makes them look bad and then there's gonna be an issue? So you're making it more difficult for the people you think you're helping, and you don't see that. You don't see it.
Dumb you sound. Because like literally, like what they're saying is half is already gone. Like they cannot play any antagonist, unless it's against another black person. They cannot be any antagonist. They cannot be anyone who's like starting conflict or anything like that. And like off rip, that's what you're saying. Then after that, you're restraining it even more when they are protagonists because they have to play these fine lines of what you deem as acceptable. So you are actually putting in more restrictions, and it's going to harm black actors. You are actively doing it. You think that you're open enough, but you're not. You are the one who's doing that right now.
And as a person who hires people, the reality is there's some people you hire where there's gonna be some restrictions on what they can and can't do. Like if I hire an assistant, but the assistant is weak, for example, there's gonna be certain things that they can't carry for me if I need to. Hey, can you bring this here? Oh, but if I hire somebody, an assistant who has a small car, oh, you might not be able to lug this. You might have to get you hauled on. So there's some restrictions, and sometimes it's easier to just think, let me just hire the person I know is not gonna have a problem with this. Yeah. But now you're not considering people who maybe deserve the job or had this. So I'm just saying, I know what it's like to try and hire somebody and feel like, damn, there might be some restrictions there. In all roles, as a creative director, as my videographer, as my editor, because his PC fucking sucks, and now I gotta get him a PC. Do I only hire niggas with good PCs? Stop adding restrictions for the casting of people that you're trying to promote. And the fucked up part is you're not talking about the merit of her performance at all. The only positive thing you said about this woman that apparently you care so much about, you made a TikTok about this shit, is that you thought she was beautiful. What a shame.
Isn't that sexist?
Fuck it, let's make some TikToks about how sexist that is.
It is sexist. It is technically sexist. It's just the only thing you're commenting on her is her looks instead of her actual performance.
It's not sexist for herself, but it's just like.
But what is that? No, it's not. You're right. Is it sexist? It's something. Like you're just sitting here belittling her entire performance because he didn't say a single thing about her performance.
I don't think
he actually said it was a 10 out of 10 and then took away one because she was black.
There's never been a 10 out of 10 show without a fire-ass conflict, which is usually whatever the villain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So she had to have been really great. But instead of actually highlighting how great she was like, well, why does she have to be black and great while being an antagonist? Why is that? We can be other things. Stop trying to make it seem like we have to be this one idea of who we're supposed to be in media. Because we can be literally anything that we want to be, bro. Literally. You all doing that makes it even harder for black people to get the opportunity that you claim that you want black people to receive. But yo, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell. Until next time, we'll see you all later. Peace.
But after sunny days, one thing stays the same. Rises the moon. Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end. Sun digs tears to taunt you. But after sunny days, one thing stays the same. Rises the moon. I'm just gonna jump off this tower after I do this. Just gonna full send it. $17. This is times 1, this is times 2, this is times 1. We do times 1, times 2. Oh no. No, it doesn't work. So it's gotta be, oh shoot, 20. Times 2, times 10, times 2, times 1. Then times 10, times 2, times 1. Yeah, let's do some window shopping. It's gonna be the Mito. So let's go tequila shopping, I guess.
Breathe in and wonder.
Sensamito, sensamito, sensamito. Alright, let's exit. That damn Sensamito. Alright, time to jump off in view of the...
This video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Seamless transition, right there, folks. Oh, it's 2021, where you want to eat a little healthier, you want to try new things, maybe you want to even be more fiscally or environmentally conscious. HelloFresh is your gateway to all of those things. We're talking about specially designed meal kit that's going to help you break out of that recipe rut that you've been in for weeks now. Right. It is time to go across town to the grocery store, get misted on through produce aisle and hope no one gets too close to the checkout lines. Right now, the grocery store is more of a hassle than it's ever been. Enter HelloFresh, and it's delicious. 5-star choices. They work with local...
Are you serious right now?
You game
Serious right now?
Protection Force were the paramilitary wing of the Nazi Party. Its members swore allegiance.
Are you serious right now, bro?
German government, but directly to Adolf Hitler himself.